Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little Aquarians out there. Are we feeling the love? Oh, sorry, everybody. I hope that you are my delicious little babies and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1. Beam me up, my juicy little lights. Okay, thank you, little lights. For some reason, they're not shining so bright. I don't know what's wrong, my juicy little lights. Anyway, I hope that you have all my delicious little babies out there, okay? Had a wonderful and fabulous and juicy and delicious Christmas for those of you who celebrate my delicious little babies, yes? And may I just take this time to wish you all the most wonderful and fabulous and joyful and delightful New Year, my delicious little babies, okay? And may you have so much happiness throughout 2023, okay? Because I'm sure that for many, there's many who could do with it. Okay, so let's just see. So this is going to be a longer reading today, my delicious little babies. The only reason why, because obviously, we're kicking off the new year, aren't we, my delicious little babies? Yes, so I just decided, just to do a longer reading, okay? But this reading, of course, is going to be for some of you, not all of you. So please, if you could just take from it as what you will, okay, my delicious little babies? So if you do happen to enjoy the reading today, if you could please click on the like. For others of you, happen to stumble across me, you enjoy my videos, please you could click on the subscribe. For others of you, please feel free to rewind and start again. For others of you, please feel free to share my videos with other fellow Aquarians. And finally, if you'd like to leave a comment, it's always welcomed. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes? So let's make a start. Contemplation time for some of you delicious little baby Aquarians. Let's just read, please, and thank you. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Well, yes. Do you see what I mean? Because I always believe anyway, a bit of meditation does not do anybody any harm at the end of the day. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, because sometimes one has to clear their mind. Yes, and if we do that, then we can, not meaning this in the wrong sense of the word, my delicious little babies, but we can think far more clearly, okay? Next card. So I'm already starting to love this. This is juicy and delicious, although I do not know what all the other cards are at the moment. Stay optimistic. See? Positive mental attitude at all times. Let's just read, please, and thank you. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. There we go. See, yes. So this will apply to somebody. I've gone cold there. So even if you do not even click on the view, my delicious little babies, some of you delicious little baby Aquarians out there, okay? Well, it's applying to somebody, okay? But please remain optimistic, yes? Because you see, when one thinks negatively, and please do not get me wrong, we've all been there, so have I, rather recently. But we just get on with it, just move on. But look at this in the final section of this card, my delicious little baby, the cards. I don't know what's happening with our Aquarius video today. Something's happening, I don't know what. Soulmate relationship, oh, isn't that delish? So let's just read, please, and thank you. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Look at that. So for some of you, you are going to be going into, I'm not talking about the delicious little baby Aquarians who are in a relationship. I'm talking about our delicious baby and beautiful little Aquarians who are not in who are not in a relationship. You're going to be having the offer, my delicious little babies, of this wonderful, delicious, brand new and fabulous soulmate relationship. And let me tell you, anybody who gets a true soulmate relationship, always, there we go, always, please, dear God, Jesus Christ, Nazareth, our dear Creator, and, and thank you. May you always hold on to that because it's super duper special. Do you see what I mean? It doesn't come along every day. Next set of cards, 15, decision comes to 6. Right, so let's just read, please, and thank you. Archangel Jophiel, release yourself from that which holds you back. Yes, so for some of you, you could have been stuck in a rut. Do you understand what I mean? Or maybe you've been looking at situations for whatever reason and it slowed you right down. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And in life, sometimes that does happen, my delicious babies. We've all gone through it for most of us, okay? So it's just asking you, you know, just to try and release some of it. Do you see what I mean? So you can, whatever direction it is you want to go in your life, it starts to move much faster, yes? I need to detox. So detox is not just about the old, you know, you're obvious, yes? Detox is about many things. Do you understand what I mean? There we go, whether it's a spiritual or something else. Do you see what I mean? But it's not always obvious, you know, that one would think it is, yes? Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So for some of you delicious little babies, not all of you, okay? Maybe somebody's made you feel underconfident in yourself, or maybe, you know, I mean, sometimes in life, you know, you look at things and you say to yourself, well, you know, oh, I used to be super duper confident years ago, but now it's all flipping gone to pot. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, but if you look at it a different way, okay, sometimes, as I always say, there's an old-fashioned say, this is just coming to my noddle, you know, after all this time, all these years. I've known this saying for years, said it for years. You know, sometimes in life, whether it's emotions or could be anything, work or business or anything what it is, sometimes we have to become broken to be, there we go, to be rebuilt. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you then rebuild into something super duper strong. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, next card. 19, okay, so that's 1 9 comes to 10, oneness, wholeness, being at one with oneself for some of you delicious little babies, okay? Here comes the sun. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Life is wonderful. Well, yes, and life can, there we go, life can be wonderful for some wonderful and beautiful and delicious little baby Aquarians out there, but you have to have that faith. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, so even if something has upset you for whatever reason, for some of you delicious little babies, not for all of you, you have to say to yourself, well, no, life is still beautiful. I mean, the sun is shining in my neck of the woods in the old UK. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. So, you know, at the end of the day, even if somebody's upset, some of you, my delicious little babies, there is always, there we go, something to smile about, okay? It's just sometimes do not always see it. Thrive through the power of positive thinking, what I've been saying, yes? And inspiring success. So for some of you, delicious little babies, you're going to be most successful in whatever it is you're going to be doing, okay? Whether that's love, work, business, or otherwise, okay? Finally, you've got the page of Raphael. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. Oh, right. A new emotional situation. Yes, so again, it's coming up, isn't it? Because you had the soulmate, and now you've got, right, okay? Messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insight, yes. So the thing is, okay, the fact is, for some of you delicious little babies, it's all about, I'll tell you what I've just had, the word that's just come to me, new experiences. So for some of you, you are going to be experiencing new things. Well, I always say anything new is super duper delicious, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Next set of cards, final set. Judgment. So judgment's all about, sorry, I seem to be stumbling, you know, for some reason. Okay, being at a crossroads, knowing which way to go, okay? So if you go left, your life remains the same. You go right, your life's never the same. For others of you, maybe, you know, you're weighing up the pros and cons of something, sorry, yes. So others of you, maybe you're judging somebody, or maybe somebody's judging you. Okay, it could be going vice versa. And finally, because occasionally it can also come under, you know, not rushing into something. So if you do meet somebody, yes, because you've got the soulmate, you've got all these delicious things for some of you wonderful and beautiful little baby Aquarians. If you want it, if you're single, do you see what I'm saying to you? It's there. But for others of you, if you're dealing with something or somebody, try not to rush in. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, because as quick as it starts, there we go, it's as quick as it's going to end, yes? So that's where you're needing to weigh things up, yes? Next card, sorry, oh, goodness me. Five of Wands. So that can mean a great time for astrology, great time to negotiate business. For others of you, it can mean that maybe you're confused with somebody, or maybe somebody's confused with you. Okay, but I always say communication's the key, isn't it? Nobody gets anywhere without communication. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Because it doesn't matter how many times everybody looks at things, yes? Really, in reality, nobody's a mind reader. So conversation, there we go, communication is key. Final card, my delicious little babies, Eight of Swords. This little baby's coming out again today. If any of you have been feeling restricted, my delicious little babies, well, the good news is, okay, is that, well, your restrictions are going to lift now. Because this card has jumped, I'm going to tell you what it is for you. There we go, just to end this reading, Two of Swords, make a decision. So for some of you, you've clearly been rather indecisive, but once you make that decision, my delicious little babies, it is important to stick by it, okay? So that is your, first reading for the new year, my delicious little baby Aquarians. I've no idea why I've been stumbling so much on the Aquarian. There we go, I've no idea why. So this is obviously for somebody, okay, even if they do not click on the view or anything, this is definitely applying to somebody, okay. So there seems to be throughout the readings today lots of different emotions. I get so emotional, baby. There seems to be an awful lot of emotion going on, some deeper than others. Anyway, until your next reading, I hope you enjoyed the reading today, my delicious little baby Aquarians. Until your next reading, much love, God bless, take care, thank you, goodbye.